Yo, it's your boy LTR Young Vadoo, S64 the vlog, Patrick behind the scenes, Hot Water Records. We got two special guests from the X, coming out right now. We got Say Dottie,
It's the word.
NYC. We got OFL Nesto. What's the word,
It's
my
the word,
guys?
my guy. How you doing, man?
Not much, y'all. I honestly appreciate y'all coming up. It's the first show, on my behalf, because, I'll be doing the vlogging, and now it's, the podcast. We got shit going on. So, to the agency, bro.
To the agency, right?
To the agency.
The agency, man.
So, how y'all two get clicked together?
I'm gonna let bro do that. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so basically, he just been peeping what's been going on. A lot of people in the Bronx been seeing what's going on with me, mines, and we basically did what we felt was right. It's been a long time coming. We should have been came together, and that's what it was.
That's a fact, bro.
What part of the Bronx you from?
I'm from the Concourse, 199 Grand Concourse.
So that's where the non comes from.
Yeah, that's where the non comes from.
So what was your first impression of meeting, bro?
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like, so I do my thing in my own right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But him, he got something different. Like a lot of people doing drill rap.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people doing drill rap, and it's a lot of people doing X, Y, and Z. And I just basically told him, like, yo, listen, you got two ways, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could get paid with paper, or you could get paid with flesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's only two ways.
Wait, explain. What do you mean? Explain that.
So basically, what I mean by you only get paid with paper or flesh meaning that you go to school or you go to jail.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how you gonna get paid. You either gonna get paid by your flesh, you gonna get whooped, you gonna get shot, you gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to spend time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You gonna have to. Everything has to do with beating on that flesh.
Yeah.
So the money is fast, and the money gonna come, and it's gonna be like, cause you're gonna get flesh love. You're gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, oh, I feel it physically.
Yeah. Right.
But then you got the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People that do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? People that come out and, you know what I'm saying, they go to school, you know what I'm saying? They go to the military. They got something. They got a resume that they could, you know what I'm saying? They could be like, before you, I ask everybody, what you do this for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing this for money? That's what you doing this shit for? Because if you doing this shit for money, homie, you in the wrong place.
Yeah.
That's not where you, this not where you need to be at. You need to be doing this shit for legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be doing this shit because, you know what I'm saying? Because when you die or somebody do something, like anything happen, they could always say the people that love you, the people that's there for you, they could say, yo, listen, that was a good dude. He took care of his kids. That motherfucker don't owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? He never ratted on no man. He never did.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? We don't even tolerate shit like that. So, like, when stuff like that happens, we get into the mode.
Yeah.
So when I saw Boy, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm hearing. I got ears, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got ears.
We go.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna talk about it later on. And all
you know what I'm
that.
saying? So if I'm pretty much like this, this is gonna anybody. If you in a position and you could do something, right?
Yeah.
And you could help somebody get bigger than what they already are. Hold on, time out.
Yeah.
Time out. You could help somebody get bigger than the way they are. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You might want to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's young. I'm 30. He's 23.
Yeah.
When he's 30, he still got to remember me.
Yeah.
He's going to remember where I did bad with him or I did good with him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people, a lot of label execs, a lot of people out there, handling these young drill rappers, music, don't forget, bro, that they're going to remember you 30 years down the line. So if you owe them a little bit of money or you doing bad business with them or you even treating them that way, when they're no longer that way, where you view them that way, it's gonna hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I saw him, I'm seeing how he doing it. I'm bumping into a lot of people. I seen I had my son, shout out to Ja, shout out to Stains, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They locked up right now.
Shout
you
out
know what
Ja.
I'm saying? I had them. I was running around. I was trying to do the same thing that I'm doing with him with them. You know what I'm saying?
They was your artists?
They was my artists, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I was trying my hardest to take them from this side to this side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To what we doing here.
Yeah.
You feel me? So You know?
One thing I'm gonna tell you is I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna give you kudos for that because I've been seeing this week. You know, you've been having the bros, the agency around some celebrities and everything. You know, how was that like for you this whole entire week? You familiar with the? I could say names or not?
Do your thing.
Yeah. So what was it like being around Yayo and everything?
Man, it was different, you know. When you come from where I come from, you feel me? Like come from the concrete jungle, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's different. So you're not really used to seeing those type of faces. When you're brought around that type of environment, like it's all or nothing type.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like first impression is everything. So you know,
facts.
Everything we moving around, you just gotta move right, and of course, me and Mons, we always move accordingly. Yeah. You feel me? That's just what the agency does.
So who got you into music growing up?
To be honest, I don't want to sound arrogant or cocky or nothing, but I got me and Mons into music. Everyone that's around me, I was the first one in the studio. I brought my engineer, shout out Ant for me, my producer for me. I brought Ant to the studio. Ever since then, since high school, we've been rocking out. That's just what it was, you feel me? And everyone that came along, I always showed love, and that's why people look at me from where I'm from the way that they look at me. It's not about being the toughest in the room. It's not about doing what you do. It's about the love that you show, the genuine like love that you give people.
Yeah. So who's your influence as far as music? And I ain't even talking about nobody close to you.
Yeah.
As far as like who's you listening to?
I want to say when I was growing up, I was more so listening to I want to say like Dirk, and I want to say a little bit of 50. Shout out for me. Shout out to Branson. And artists like that, you know, Vaughn, you know.
Damn, yo, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. It'd be crazy because you a lot younger than niggas. So it's like when you like, growing up listening to Dirk, Vaughn, you know, like we in a different age bracket.
Right.
You ask us, we gonna tell you some whole different shit. We might tell you 50, Neo.
We definitely gonna tell you 50.
Yeah,
we definitely gonna tell you 50. We definitely gonna tell you Jay-Z. We definitely gonna say Jay-Z.
Because we used to live in CI together or whatever. This was like big bro. This is my big cousin and everything. But niggas will tell you 50 Cent. That nigga had that shit on Smash back in the day, bro. Word to my moms, bro. Real talk. So, alright. So when I was looking you up and everything, now you got a song called Adrenaline. You got a song called Jet Li. We gonna go into that a little bit later or whatnot. But when I look at Say Dottie, I see you putting a lot of people under pressure or whatnot. Like, what's it like growing up in your area? How would you describe it? Because this isn't like, because we in Long Island right now. This is not Long Island.
Right, it's different.
You know, you really like, unless you from the same hood, you want to go to your op shit, nigga, you going to have to take like a 10, 15 minute drive or whatever just to go to your ops block. So what is it like in the Bronx just growing up?
I mean, it's real different, especially on my side of town. It's a little different. It's like, I don't know if you really want to compare sort of like Chicago, where it's like you go right down the block, you know, 63rd, 64th, right there, 199, 198. Yeah. Right there, right next, across the concourse from each other. I grew up with these people, you feel me? So it's just a lot different because, you know, every time you go outside, you're gonna see somebody. Yeah. There's no ducking your taco. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's either, like I said before, all or nothing.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask both y'all this, right? Because when I was doing research into you and everything, so I seen this one podcast where these motherfuckers, I ain't gonna even say their names, so they pissed me the fuck off or whatever. God. But they was trying to critique shit like in the city where it was like, oh, you know, I think they was talking about K Flock's situation, whatever. It was like, oh, just, you know, pick up a book or da. I'm like, yo, you don't understand what the fuck motherfuckers go through. You want them. I understand, you know, try to succeed in life, but you want somebody to put the gun down just so the next motherfucker could put the gun up. Motherfuckers is not like, people is not forgiving or whatever. So what's your take on shit like that?
Like me personally, all right, look. I tell people in the regular, listen, it go back to what I was saying before, paper and flesh. Yeah. Right? So I tell people all the time, I be like, well, listen, especially my young boys, like, I tell them all the time, I be like, well, listen, bro, if you going to do something, make it worth it. Yeah. All right? And if you going to pursue something, go all out with it. You know what I'm saying? You could do stuff in a bad way, and you could do stuff in a good way. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you put in that energy in some place where you could say, like I said, your legacy, 10, 20 years, 30 years from now. What did I accomplish?
Right.
How people feel about me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's what bro, that's what life about, gang.
Yeah.
With all that, the money gonna come. Bro, you can have $1 million. If you ain't got no network, no Rolodex to sit here and say, yo, listen, when I get my $1 million, how am I gonna spread it so the shit'll come back?
Yeah.
So it could be residual. They not teaching you that shit in the hood. So of course these
At
little
all.
motherfuckers is gonna grab a gun
Yeah.
and go grab some drugs. Cause all they see, motherfucker got some chain, motherfucker got some jewelry on, motherfucker got money, niggas got nice cars and shit. Everybody that's doing that in our neighborhoods is, you figure deal me? Like, nigga, this shit different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You come from you got people that they whole family, they got mom, pops in the home. But then you got little motherfuckers out here with moms on crack and pops in jail.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's
that
real.
shit real, nigga.
That's real.
You got people out here really alone.
Yeah.
Like, you got people that out here getting money from the government,
Yeah.
paper. And then you got people little niggas that's forced to go to school, nigga, with weed in their pocket so they could get some food, nigga.
Yeah.
Real shit. And then they go to school and then they say, yo, what? Who's feeding me at home?
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is feeding me at home to the point where it's like I gotta go pick up a gun.
Yeah.
I gotta go do this shit. I'ma starve. I'ma die. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You got kids out here 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, they going through it. Shout out my nigga Gotti. You know what I'm
Free
saying?
Gotti.
Free Gotti, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's serious, bro. Like, you got motherfuckers like that where they whole world around them is designed for them to fail.
Yeah.
You know my story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know since
Nah, that's
motherfucking
about
8 years
feeling this
old
shit,
I've been
bro.
going to jail.
Yeah.
Nah, real shit, nigga.
Real
8
shit.
years old. That ass, bro.
Yeah.
I got papers, all that to prove that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
They been locking me up in institutions and
Then you just on
coupons. And,
FaceTime
It's
my
real.
dad. My dad will verify your
you
story.
feel me?
Nigga.
Like,
It's
I
real.
got, nigga, that's just coming. Don't get it. All that shit coming. We got movies coming. We got documentaries coming. Bro, it's not just him.
Yeah.
I came with him because he's the face.
Yeah.
And I'm letting it be known. He with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know he the face, and this motherfucker gonna make, yo, bro, y'all better stay in tune with this motherfucker, man.
So when you be into it with motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the conversation. Yeah, obviously you gotta spank shit or whatever, but like,
Right.
there would be conversations. Do you ever have conversations with your peoples that's like, yo, bro, we gotta go to the studio more than these niggas or whatever. We gotta outshine these
For
niggas.
sure.
Cause one thing I'ma say, right? When I was growing up or whatever, or just like being a little bit ignorant, I used to like getting into certain fights or something. But then it's like, you always chase the next moment. I like getting into fights so my name's relevant. Niggas like, yo, you heard what Young Vadoo just did? Blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, eventually you don't get into a fight in like 2-3 months. Nobody's talking about you again. But then once I started getting on like No Jumper, I started getting
Right.
with DJ Academics.
I saw that.
That shit hurts the ops 10 times more than like me just beating a nigga
Yeah.
up. Not like, damn, the nigga that violated me, this nigga's successful and shit. So do you ever have conversations, or does your group ever have conversations as far as like, we gotta outwork these niggas more?
For sure, because like I was trying to say, the people around us, you know, they're sort of like, you know, even my ops, you know, they already have a buzzing drill already, like the drillies. We right across the street from them, like
Yeah.
Say Drilly, Lee Drilly, all of them.
Yeah.
I was in the bookings with Nazi BK, Free Nazi BK, you feel me? K Flox Mans and them.
Yeah.
You heard? So it's like, it's different when you see all of the people around you, and it's like they move in a certain way. It's like, yo, we gotta move a certain way. We gotta step it up. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Make sure we doing more than the other side,
Yeah.
because we gotta make sure that our face is recognized and we stay relevant.
Yo, I'm gonna shake your hand on that, because one thing I got out of that, you not a hating nigga.
I'm not.
So I'm gonna tell you this one story, right? I ain't even cool with the nigga no more, but that just shows you a nigga's character. I had a nigga I used to be my right hand man's. Swear to God, like my dad, my mom, everybody, my brother would tell you, it's my right hand man's. There's one time he's knocked out and sleep or whatever. Him and his BM, they got joint custody, you know, the custody thing with the daughter and all that. It's his turn to watch the kid. The nigga knocked out or whatever. He don't want to wake up because he had a long night before. He not waking up. Yo, bro, I go on my phone. One of the niggas he's not fucking with, I'm neutral in the situation. One of the niggas he's not fucking with, I just casually say like, What the fuck? I just got a feature from Dave East, bro. This nigga just sprung out the fucking bed. I said, what? What? And like, yo, bro, I ain't even trying to even be funny enough.
Nah.
You know how that disgusting? I don't care if you my mans, but you know how much that disgusting is, my nigga? Like, you a hater like that? You a hater like that?
Right.
Nigga, I see a nigga don't like, nigga, I'ma step my shit up or something. But
as you should.
Your daughter being not the thing, didn't want to get you out the bed. But finding out your op, you got a thing with Dave East, that's what got you out the fucking bed, my nigga.
Yo, listen.
That's nasty.
Let me tell you something.
Crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something, Vadoo. Listen, like, I'm gonna tell you something, Vadoo. Like, niggas is so used to being hated on that, like, bro, this shit is regular to us now. Like, we woke up in the spot, bro, and niggas is literally either get sick to their stomach or
Hating.
they just wish they was with us, bro.
Hate.
Like, that's serious,
Like,
bro.
really
they,
hating.
They either just mad, wish they was with us, or them niggas is lit with us, bro. Like, there's no either or that, bro. Like, this shit, like, this agency shit really real, bro. Since we put it together and shit, bro, niggas been doing numbers.
Family.
Niggas
been doing numbers, gang.
You can't fake the type of sections that you in. I'm
Come
gonna
on,
just say
bro.
that. I seen it with my own two
I see what's going on.
You can't fake that shit.
Fact.
So yo, bro. So a lot of the people that, and we ain't gonna go too depth into it, but a lot of the people's that like, your peoples might have issues with. Y'all used to be like childhood friends or something, or like that's how.
Yeah,
it goes?
that's how it always starts out, man. It's like at least for on our side, it's like the people that we grew up with is split. Is divided. You get what I'm saying? Like I grew up with David. I grew up with Lee. I grew up with these niggas. You feel me? And it's like, you know, after a while, certain people start having a different perspective on life. You know, some people go this way, some people go that way.
Yeah.
But we staying right here regardless. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, when people don't see eye to eye and they feel like, you know, they hate it and they feel like people are getting more than them and they not moving the way that they should, that's when that back door kicks in. And that's when we started separating. 199, 198, that used to all be one thing. Our old heads got indicted, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All of that used to be La Birmingham, you feel me? So when that whole indictment started, shit started changing. You know, we share the same older heads.
You from your area?
I'm not gonna necessarily say
what you mean?
La Brand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
that's different type of business right there. Feel me?
Yeah.
I would just like to say that, feel me, like pretty much what it is like when motherfuckers get into it like that. First and foremost, that's old shit. We on a different type of time
different,
right now.
different.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
We on a like they broke.
That's
them niggas is broke. Let's get that out there. Like them niggas is broke. Feel me?
Done.
We richer than all our ops, and let it be known we richer than all our ops, and we could prove it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like, yo, boom, boom. We don't like this nigga for no reason.
Yeah.
No, we don't like this nigga for a reason. We either took
real.
something that you felt belonged to you. We either took your bitch, which I got a lot of footage on that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of footage. I'm known for, you know that. I'm one of them. I'm kind of known for taking motherfuckers' wives. I love, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to change the subject, but I love
this thing gonna be
married women.
That,
I'm telling you, I got it's getting hot in here.
I'm telling you, that's why they hate
I
this
love
man right
married
here. That's
women,
why they
bro.
hate him.
I don't know why,
gang.
gang, but I just I know you you looking at me crazy too, bro. You all looking at me crazy, gang. I got it getting hot, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, ladies, I'm telling you, if you married and you know how to keep your mouth shut.
Oh God,
please
he's here.
holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I got look. You should get real.
Cause look, bro. Cause like I have a very close relationship with Nesto. But sometimes, like, even with close niggas or whatever, like, I don't try to step up and say government nigga's name because, like, I know this nigga about the government. That's how we really grew up together and everything. That's why I'm laughing. Like, you trying to bring the old nigga back and all that shit, bro.
Oh, God.
Bigger and everything, bro.
They don't know yet.
Before we get this going, I just want to shout Hot Water Records. Shout out to my nigga PJ for even giving me this platform, you know, to start up my thing. You know, shout out to the bro Nesto pulling up. Shout out to the bro, you know, say Dottie and all that shit, bro. So, alright, so going forward and everything, so you made a song called Adrenaline.
Facts.
When I seen the music video, it's like you damn near had the whole entire HUD out that shit. So
Of course.
before we go into the music video, what's your process like when you make music? You freestyle, you write? Is it some sessions you do have, some sessions you do the other half? Like what's that like?
Keep it a buck with you. It's a little bit of a mixture of both. Sometimes I come fully prepared, written, boom. Sometimes I come with half written. Sometimes I just go straight off the dome, you feel me? But it just depends on the type of vibe. You know, it's always good vibes. I make sure I keep good vibration around me because without a good vibration, there's no good foundation, you heard? So, shit like that.
Yeah.
But so it just depends on the mood. You know, sometimes we on the drill. That's what we doing right now. Sometimes we on some melodic shit. Sometimes we on this. Sometimes we on that. It just depends on what's really going on around us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Your environment is everything.
Yeah. You ever had sessions where you by yourself or nah?
At first, when I first started, I definitely, you know, it was only me and 2 or 3 people. You know, shout out Ja Bando, big one on now, but
Shout out to bro.
G-Boy. That's right.
like that.
Shout out.
But other than that, nah, like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was one of those where, you know, people hated and people didn't show love. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know, I was always loved in my area.
Yeah.
So it was more so if people just gravitated towards me because I've always been a boss since young.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everything I do is boss moves. It's always business.
Yeah.
You know, we here. Longevity.
You feel like, because I don't want to get off topic because we're going to go into music more.
Right.
But a lot of people look up to you, obviously.
Of course.
You feel like you're a role model in your area?
I definitely am, and I do feel like a role model because I am a role model for people in my area. Like I said, I was the first to do it from where I'm from. You feel me? We didn't have nobody. Every side already had they face and they poster boy. You get what I'm saying? So I'm the face. I really started this.
I hear that shit. So going into adrenaline, what was that whole entire process like? From hearing the beat, was you chilling with your nigga and all that shit? You heard the beat on YouTube? Somebody sing you the beat? Like,
Nah.
what was that whole shit like?
It was more so, shout out Kenzie Beats, you feel me? It was more so, you know, one day, and I don't really normally use YouTube beats, you know. We have our own people, like I said, shout out to Aunt Melody, that's my producer, you feel me?
Yeah.
But so one day I'm chilling, you know, I'm doing what I do. I'm scrolling through YouTube, listening to beats, you know, trying to think of like, you know, what sounds hot, what's this, what's that, you know what I'm saying? So I go through and I see the adrenaline beat. I'm like, yo, this shit tough, yeah. This shit tough, yeah. And instantly I start writing because me personally, I'm keeping it a bug show. I'm more of a writer than anything. You know, I freestyle when needed, but I'm really a writer.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I do. I put that pen to the paper and I shine everywhere I go. So, you know, I start writing, you know, I start thinking, but I didn't finish writing though. I got to the studio
and
freestyled the other half.
How many people was in the studio with you?
I want to say it was me. It was Gotti. It was Ja Bando. I want to say shout out Lefty. Lefty was with me. J Dot. It was probably a good like 8 of us.
Yeah. Agency.
A
motherfucking
shit.
agency.
So having people with you, that's always like a confident booster. No cap or whatever. But like,
right.
what's your thing? You smoke, you drink like before, like you go into the when you freestyle. At least I'm gonna say when you freestyle.
Yeah.
You gotta get a little buzz or something. Cause me personally, like I gotta get a little buzz or something if I'm going off the dome.
Don't get me wrong. Like I don't do drugs like that no more. You feel me? Like, cause I'm a boss. If you a boss, you don't need to run off of any of that. You could run off of bare you, genuine. And you know, sometimes I drink. Sometimes I'm me. I'm here. I let the bros do what they do. They smoke, they drink. I'm here. I get that for them. That's what they need. We here for that. But other than that, I just get in the booth and it's like I said, me personally, I go based off of the mood and the vibes.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, if
vibes was good that night, I'm guessing.
Vibes was great that night. Beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah. So songs finished. Right. Everybody hearing it. I know everybody going crazy. So what was the whole initial setup like? Like, all right, we gotta get this music video done. Like, do you distribute your music? Cause I feel like I know G Herbo had an issue one time because he was saying that a lot of niggas' baby mamas was leaking his music or whatever, but like with your shit with Adrenaline, did you like leak it only to the bros or to the neighborhood? Were you like, where? Because I'm hearing in the music video, niggas is saying your words in the background. So it's not like the first time they heard it.
Right.
So like only in your area, like you distribute this shit. Like, yo, bro, I got a video dropping, da da da. Like how that whole entire music video setup go?
Right, because like I stated before early in the interview, like I said, I'm really loved.
Yeah.
So it's more so I don't look at it as leaking my music to the bros. This is the music with the bros.
Alright. Yeah.
So whatever I do, they are part of that. So they have it. They were there to experience. It's authentic.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. It's not like they weren't there in the studio with me. So they're hearing it. They're going through the process with me. So of course they're gonna know the lyrics. I'm gonna say probably like 2 or 3 days later is when I actually got the video for Adrenaline.
Yeah.
You feel me? People were going so hard for that song. That's why they know the lyrics and they sing it along doing it. It wasn't a long process at all. We jumped straight into it.
Well, real
straight
quick,
in the
not to
mud.
cut you off. The other day, bro, just the other day, I'm talking about some random car. I'm talking about we chilling, we doing our thing, we handling business, right? Just a random car just start playing a song. A group of people that wasn't even with us. I'm talking about a group of people that wasn't even with us started wilding. On boat, like they was wilding. I'm talking about they was wilding. Like I know the words, but you know, it's not the time to be giving them niggas some shine. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like niggas is genuinely, like he said. That's one of the reasons why I went over there. The next step was going to his block. Yeah. Pulling up. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the next step. The next step was I'm nuts like that.
Yeah,
like
facts.
when I want something, when I got it, bro, this been a 5-day campaign, gang.
Right.
You know
Working,
what I'm saying?
no sleep.
This been working, no sleep. I know that don't sound like a lot, but bro, motherfuckers just got like 5-6 racks of views just in that little time. Yeah. I'm talking about his music,
and to
not just
up and coming. It might not sound like a lot. There's a lot of niggas that's been doing this shit for like.
That's one day.
They can't even get 1,000.
No,
views
that's one day though, and that's not me even capping. That's not me coming through. Yo, it's 100 views. Nah, that's 4 racks views one day, and in the 4-day campaign, motherfuckers. So that'll tell you that's for all these artists that think that y'all need a label or something like that to really proceed. You don't need that. All you need is to know people that you grew up with, successful people, and put it together and learn how to monetize it.
Look at frat houses or sorority houses.
Right. He made it easy. Listen, I'm going to keep it honest with you, Vadoo. This motherfucker made it so easy because everything was already authentic. Yeah. You know how hard it is? Like, listen, everything is down south. Yeah. Everything, the Revolt Summit, everything is down south. Everything, we need to bring it back. This is where it started. It started in the X. Yeah. This is where it started at, bro.
BX.
Fuck what motherfuckers is talking about. It started in the Ghost, Boomtown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I mean? So you think it don't hurt us when we in the gutter, starving and doing all that? We gotta turn the motherfucking oven on to heat up the whole house. Yeah. You feel me? Like niggas is on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's coming outside, niggas got grams in their pocket, no money. But by the time they go inside the crib, niggas got money, no grams. Yeah. That type of life. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's funny, bro? I'm speaking this from my perspective. I can't talk about any other nigga, bro. Me being from Long Island, a lot of niggas like to make content where it's like a Long Island versus New. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something about this nigga, right? And it's like, I love the nigga's platform or whatever, but I don't know if y'all ever heard of 051, the movement.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, I fuck with the nigga. I could show you this shit and all that shit. He did a whole entire thing, and it's not speaking ill about the nigga, but yo, bro, he did a whole thing speaking on Jim. You know, you seen. Nah, let me talk. You talk. Let me talk. Now you saw he did a whole thing with Neon. When Neon came to Jim Jones' hood. He did a whole content on him.
I saw that.
Nigga, you weird. What's wrong with you niggas? There's niggas in the hood that could have used that exposure and this, and that. A week later, right? Now, he responded to me, and he didn't tell me I was lying. This is why I'm saying this, though. And I love his platform, but I'm just saying what certain niggas' mindsets and everything. A week later, he does something with Adam 22. That slave master, he's responsible for the RICO case. A lot of niggas ending up in jail. Then he gets jumped by allegedly he gets jumped by Jim Jones niggas and Rowdy Rebels Peoples or whatever. Adam 22 and Wack 100 reached out to the nigga. or whatever. They want him to come on the platform. Why do you want him to come on the platform? Because you know that you want him to talk about this shit or whatever. He made a whole entire post and said, yo, not you LA niggas, but NYC. I'm gonna go on No Jumper. I want y'all da. So I reached out to the nigga and I said, yo, bro, didn't you just criticize Jim Jones for bringing Neon to the hood, saying that he don't know nothing about our culture? And you just violated Adam 22 last week. His response to me was, oh, don't act like you never said nothing that you never said before. But it's a weak difference.
God.
But it's like, yo, bro, this is why, like, I don't say shit I never mean. When a lot of Long Island niggas want to make content and they want to be like, man, fuck New York City or what? What happens when Dave East wants to hit you up for a feature? Or Bobby Shmurda? You gonna tell me, oh, it's different, I'm networking?
I'm gonna give you a little background, though. I'm gonna give you a little background and shit, because everybody, like, well, you should know, anybody that's from New York should know there's 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
Duh. Like, nigga, like that's evident, feel me?
Yeah.
And then you got Long Island. But I'm gonna be honest with you, my heart.
Long Island's
like,
not a part of
like
it.
if you like listen, you gotta understand how New York City people looking at it. Okay? You really do, right? And I grew up, you know where I grew up at.
Yeah.
Right? So motherfuckers, and I'm telling you from both sides in an experience, when you Gruss muffined out and you got nothing, bro, you gotta have a little bit of money to live in Long Island. For real.
Yeah,
you know you do. And some type of money, some type of wage, some type of income. In New York City, bro, you don't need no cash, literally no money. You got food stamps, they paying your bills, they doing all of this shit, they doing all that. Feel me? And you have no money. And you outside and you gotta go amongst the crabs in the barrel.
Yeah.
You got neighbors, but your neighbors is fake protecting you.
Yeah.
Our neighbors is trying to kill us. You figure deal me?
Yeah.
Like, this real, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming out with bulletproof vests.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I love bro. He remind me of when I was 23.
Yeah.
You feel me, gang? I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? He remind me when I was 23. I'm talking about, like, bro, when you got a lot of haters, you doing something right.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying, gang? Like, you know that. Facts. Like, nigga, when you got a lot of haters, you doing something right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And, bro, when you feel like a lot of people don't understand how it feels to be rebellious and to be honorable. People lost that, bro.
Yeah.
People lost the fact that the
shit
loyalty,
gone.
the love,
it's gone.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, motherfuckers is living a, you know what I'm saying, a certain lifestyle. But, bro, people
niggas
forget.
But
hold on. Niggas forget. We doing this shit to get the fuck out
of here.
Yeah.
We not trying to sit here and motherfuckers stay here in the hood, gang. We trying to get the fuck out, bro.
That's everyone's
goal. We trying to buy mama's houses. We trying to buy everything they say we couldn't, bro. Let me tell you something real quick. To switch the subject real quick, I'm gonna come back to it. Listen, they say the worst thing you could do to a black and a Spanish and a black and brown person
community
is tell them you can't have something.
Yeah.
I'm letting y'all niggas know right now, once you say we can't have it, we're gonna go get it.
Take it.
We're gonna go, yo, bro, we can't have a white girl. Now I got a white driver. Now I got a whole bunch of them. You can't have this, we gonna go get that. You can't have no money, now we got money.
Yeah.
You can't live here, now we live here.
We couldn't have freedom.
Yo, Dad, I ain't gonna coach him. This ain't coach, this freestyle. Like, you know what's up.
Yeah.
Where I live. What type of crib I live in? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I just came home and you know that.
Yeah.
He's doing that. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. He's really living that.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is genuine. And what he said, this is legacy. This is what we do this
That's
for.
it.
We really live for this.
Yeah.
And we're gonna die by this.
Yeah.
You heard?
Real shit, bro. Like, loyalty, bro. Listen, you have this is the problem. And I'm talking to the street cats. I'm not talking to no regular dudes. I'm talking to the gutter. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that act like they know what's up, the motherfuckers that know what's up, we know the difference.
They know what's up.
You feel what I'm saying? They know the difference. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that know what's up, know this.
Yo.
Right? Right? Hold on, time out. But that right there, that'll tell you a lot. They know this. They know that it's a different era, gang.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a different era. These dudes is out here coming outside. not knowing nothing. They don't got no lessons. They don't got no principles.
No
They don't got
guidance.
no morals, no guidance. Nobody taught them how to do something the right way. You know what the process? You a product of your circumstances. You a product of your environment. You feel what I'm saying? When you come out here, it get raw. Out here, niggas will fight you. Niggas will come through. You know what I'm saying? On Long Island. Niggas will fight you.
This is
I'm talking about
somebody that lived in Long Island.
I lived in Long Island, bro.
Really.
Go up on somebody's lawn. Pull up to somebody's crib like we pull up to a nigga apartment. You see how we pull up to niggas' apartment? Bam. We say, come outside, pussy. Like, do that shit out here. Watch how fast you get your shit going off.
What you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Or not only that, these niggas is hand specialists. Listen, I never take nothing from Long Island. But what we doing in the city is a little bit different. I grew up from a different era. So I know that when we come outside, I grew up where my older head said, yo, what's the problem? And I tell them the problem. And the motherfucker come outside and say, all right, well, what you did? And I'm like, what you mean? I fought that nigga. Did you win? Absolutely. All right, cool. What happened after that? Nigga came and jumped you. He jumped you. What you had? I had a little knife, a little switchblade. All right, cool. No problem. All right, did you handle that? Yeah. What happened after that? They came with cars.
Now it's the issue.
Now it's time to get now here's your gun. Nowadays, little motherfuckers is coming outside and motherfuckers just got a gun. They don't even know how to fight yet.
That's a
That's
fact.
it.
I saw a post.
Shit
you know
is deadly.
They don't even know how to fight yet, gang.
Deadly.
My nigga,
Real
you
shit,
know what's so
nigga.
funny? Bro, word to everything, bro. I did that so post. I was like, you gotta. They should make a law where like you win 3 fights before you get a gun.
Nah, fuck, nigga. This is real life. This ain't Grand Theft Auto,
Nah,
homie.
100%.
Hold on. Yo, Vadoo, listen, bro, listen. Niggas is not. We don't get a redo, gang.
Nah, never.
Never.
We don't get a redo. But every time I went to jail, ain't no slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
We don't come from that.
This is real life.
You feel what I'm saying? Every time I went to jail, I had to wear that.
Yeah.
Every time I went to jail, I had to eat that. I had to live by that. And then when I came home, guess what? I still got to live by a certain code and adapt.
Yeah.
What people don't understand, people don't have the education. First and foremost, that's the problem. All right? The education is whatever you're doing. Paper or flesh.
Yeah.
It go back to that, gang. Real shit. In a capitalist society, they gonna know. Your viewers gonna know. Your viewers smart.
Yeah.
They know. Paper, flesh.
Tell them.
You go to jail or you go to school.
Yeah.
And then when you go to jail, they gonna make you go to school anyways, gang. Right or wrong, gang? They gonna make you go to school
You
anyways.
sit down too.
I ain't gonna lie, nah, I was blessed, you feel me? But I was fighting some time. I was fighting 15 years, you feel me?
We stopping that. We making sure that don't happen.
Yeah.
At
so
all.
We're not gonna even talk about
We
that.
we making sure that don't even happen. He's stuck on what 100% on his art.
Yeah.
That's what that
And I
motherfucker
see
stuck
that
on.
he ain't not up here for no reason.
Right.
Or whatever. This
Right.
is all the
We here to
networking
work.
And to your brand and to your
We're
name and
here
everything.
to work. Get
Work.
it done.
Get it done.
So, yo, bro, right? Before we go back into the music and everything, I want to ask you one question, Finesse. What was your experience like going in and emotionally? Because I had one of the bros or whatever that came out of prison recently. And I was like, yo, what was it like when you stepped out? He said, nigga, I cried. I was hard, like, tough nigga. Not even tough nigga, just a stand-up nigga. But he was like, yo, nigga, I cried when I came out that shit. What was it like when you first, what was your hardest bed that you came in versus, coming out of it?
All right.
And your mindset.
So look, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, homie. Like,
Free J Young.
you know what I'm saying?
Free
Free
J.O.
Gotti. Free
Yeah,
Gotti.
Free Gotti, free 199 J.O., free the gods.
That's right.
Free
G.O.
Baby Jet.
That's right, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. My experience, because I did 2 state bids.
Yeah.
All right? I did a 4-piece, and I went and turned around and did a 5-piece. So that's 9 years in prison.
Yeah.
That's damn near my whole 20s.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I could say this. I did 2 bids. I did one in New York, and I did one in Maine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did Maine State Prison. I went to damn near all the prisons out there, asked about me. And then I went to Attica, Auburn, Sing Sing, Clinton, upstate
went to
box. And
Clinton?
yeah, that was on 4 years. I was wilding.
Yeah.
I'm talking about motherfuckers know me. They know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to tell you about certain situations when you brought up the 051, the movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably pronounced that wrong. I
050.
apologize.
Facts.
But yo, listen, China, bro. Like, I know you gonna see this and shit, bro, because you do your due diligence. But anybody that know who I am, they know who I am. I don't gotta sit here and go on this podcast and let y'all niggas know who I am. Motherfuckers know who I am. If you don't know, tap the fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's the agency. It's all felt.
199.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm tell you, like, you gotta watch what you say on these platforms, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that has to do with us. You get what I'm saying? That has to do with our education. That don't got, cause you got a job to do, bro. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's no doubt about it that we understand what's going on. We're here for the same reason.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here for the same reason. But there's other entities that use these type of platforms to weaponize it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And China, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, bro, like, it's some of the stuff that you doing, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other stuff that you doing that I'm like, why?
Damn. I see. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I get it as a content creator. I get a lot of this shit. You've used the YouTube money for YouTube Studios. That shit is crazy. And he said it in one video. A lot of you niggas don't even know what YouTube Studio is. I'm monetized by YouTube, so I know what that is.
Right.
I get it. But for you to criticize Jim Jones and the whole situation, then you curse out Adam 22. Listen, then a week later, now you want to go on the man's platform and shit. It's that certain shit, because you know you're going to go on a platform to talk about Jim Jones and Rowdy Rebel and that alleged situation.
True.
That's where it's like, you wouldn't criticize the next man for talking about shit like that or whatever. But now, because they probably your enemies, the enemies of an enemy is a friend.
Right.
Now that's how you want to do that, because, you know, that's one thing I'm going to say when, you know, I'm kind of doubling back or whatever. When I say, like, a lot of niggas want to do the Long Island versus New York City type of talk or whatever. So, somebody from New York City, I'm going to say Davies, K-Fly, whoever, Bobby Shmurda.
Which we know personally, which motherfuckers know personally, K-Fly, free that boy, like, some fucked up shit.
You going to talk all this shit about New York City till New York City nigga with a big platform's like, yo, bro, you want to do a free feature? Now you going to do it, but I thought it was just fuck New York City a minute ago. That's why I don't understand, like, a lot of people and shit. But we're going to talk about that, you know, for another day. But, bro, I want to ask you, bro. So, as far as music videos and Jet Li.
Oh, God.
How was Jet Li made? Because I heard that shit. That shit's fire. So, what you got playing going on for that?
Oh, man, with Jet Li, y'all see what we doing. Y'all not dumb, you feel me? We come in with the visuals. We come in getting stuff right, you feel me? So, you know, the visuals for that coming real soon.
Real soon.
Facts.
Real soon.
That's going to be a movie. I got to tap into Jet Li, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit got, like, a couple meanings to it. Y'all motherfuckers
right.
already.
Y'all don't,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, yo, bro, listen. And I'm not going to lie, bro. Listen. There's a couple things that we pushing right now. Yeah. Right? But there's a lot of things that come behind that.
100%.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that come behind that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one. It's not just Dottie, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got Bando. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got Gotti. We got Lefty.
Jail.
You know what I'm
free
saying? We
jail.
got
Free 199 jail.
Yo, bro, we got a whole lot of lineup. That's not. If I didn't mention you, I apologize.
Free.
Just tap
jail.
in with Dottie. Dottie gonna tap in with me, and we gonna get this shit right,
know
bro.
What's going on, man.
Hey, look, this time I'm gonna end this shit right here too, right? And this is my word. This is my word, bro. For the agency, bro. Free vlog, you know, as it's 64 the vlog, that should be going crazy. I'm gonna come to you. Just get me situated.
Bro, you come to the bro.
I had a situation in Harlem.
Man,
no, I ain't bitching or whatever. I know what come with certain territory. I had a situation. Right. I got flocked at doing the vlog. Not flocking at me, just it's whatever or whatnot. You know, we cut shit out, whatever. But like, bro, I got a free vlog for y'all, bro. I could feel the energy in this room. I'm hoping whoever sees this interview, you know, they could feel the energy and all that shit. But before we get out of here, bro, I want to shout to Hot Water Records. Shout to my nigga PJ, you know, in Pacho. Got the hottest podcast spot, the hottest studio. I want to say shout out to my nigga Say Dottie or whatever, pulled up from the X. Shout out to my nigga Orfel Nesto.
Shout
out to the
here.
agency, bro. And y'all got any words before we get out of here?
Big 199.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. OFL 199. the records. I'm telling you right now, it's bro. Tap in, tune in.
Different.
This shit about to be different, bro.
Different.
This is a whole movement, gang. If y'all gonna miss out, and I ain't gonna lie, 5 Ops. I hope y'all niggas crying, bro. Dead ass, bro. Cause I'm telling you,
They
right
will.
Now, bro, y'all not gonna get us. I'm
At
telling
all.
you right now, nigga. We
all.
on planes. We here. We there. We at shows. We at motherfucker, bro. By
We here
the
to get it.
summertime, I promise you.
We out.
Nigga,
we
by
out.
the summertime, we getting him shows. We getting him all that, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas not gonna be in the hood. But I'm telling you, by next year, everybody in New York City probably gonna know this motherfucker.
They about to.
Now they not probably. They're gonna know this motherfucker.
For sure.
I'm about to see about Jet Li, and we out of here.
Holla.